Hello, 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 and welcome to Topical Drinks, the only podcast. Is that right? We are in episode, I don't know, 100? Have we done 100 of these?
Yeah.
It feels like it's been forever, right?
460.
Sounds about
something
right.
like that.
460? It sounds about right. Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. So, sorry we're late. Life happens for all of us. Me
I'm not
especially.
sorry.
Okay, you're not sorry. Gabe's not sorry, but I am. Let's go ahead and start it off. Gabe, what wine are you drinking? Because I'm pretty sure you're still drinking wine always.
Well, I didn't drink wine last week, but yeah, I am drinking wine again. And this is a red wine, Italian grape Nebbiolo. It looks like it's from Barolo, and it says Barali Fratelli, and I'm pretty sure Fratelli means brothers in Italian, so Barali brothers. So I'm excited to try it. I picked this up at the wine shop in the South Loop, Chicago. Shout out to them. You might be familiar with that, Jorge. It's right on Dearborn near Plymouth.
That's where I used to live. South Loop area, Printers Row.
Yeah.
Printers Row. Yeah.
Exactly. Printers Row is the exact location. And yeah, I picked this bad boy up. I actually went over there to pick up a marble table off Facebook Marketplace, and then I walked in there while I was waiting for the bus. And I was like, you know what? Let me pick up some bottles.
Oh, you guys are getting a marble table.
I got several marble tables now. I'm just kidding. I got 2 marble tables.
Ooh.
But yes. You talk about that later.
All right.
Y'all do what you drinking, man.
Yeah, I've got almost like a liqueur mocha. It's got Kahlua, Tobago Gold rum cream, like a dark chocolate thing, and then like a Bailey's type of rum cream in there too. So.
All right.
Nice.
Right, JP?
I am drinking something called Nate's Endless Wave. And I am drinking this because it is a beer made by Moore Brewery, once again. And it's called Nate's Endless Wave because Nate was a guy that worked at the Moore Brewery in Bartlett and, we'll say, unalived himself. And so they made a tribute beer to him.
Nice.
So that's why I'm drinking that.
Okay.
It's actually a good beer too.
Cool. I wanted to make like a rum that our previous guest Tom was making, in his Instagram. Unfortunately, I didn't have time, so maybe I'll do it next week. But today I just grabbed the nearest beer I had, which I basically didn't read it until now. It is called Firestone Giggle Water Indian Pale Ale from
Giggle Water.
Giggle Water. Melvin Brewery. Let me see if it.
Interesting.
There we go. Giggle Water.
Sounds like something from Harry Potter.
Make you laugh, huh?
Yeah, I know. Hopefully it makes me laugh because I need that right now. So let us cheers, guys.
Everybody sounds so depressed this week.
Yeah, this is a depressing week. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's a depressing week because Gossip Girl actress passed away. Michelle Trachtenberg. I guess I could start that off because I literally just found out like right before we started. Cheers, Tim. Cheers. So yeah, I never watched Gossip Girl, but I've heard many women loved Gossip Girl. I don't know if you guys ever watched Gossip Girl.
Nah.
No?
My wife did.
Okay, so
and I would watch in the background,
So it sounds like none of us have like any anything to say about this. And
she was on Buffy a lot. I watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
She was in Buffy. Yeah, that's true.
I checked out Buffy. Yeah,
because that was always on like right before I was going to work, and so I'd always watch them. Just drinking a coffee, and they'd be on.
Okay, so
like the reruns.
What sucks is kind of next topic. Yadu, do you even know what Buffy is?
Yeah.
Actually, Yadu. Sorry, by the way, resident Gen Z expert. How's Gen Z going?
We're actually doing all right.
Oh, no, that's bullshit. Okay, anyway, so you've never seen Buffy.
No, elaborate. Okay.
Fine, elaborate, sure.
No, we're not. They don't even send like thank you for applying emails when you apply for an internship now. It's kind of
Really?
like you'll figure it out.
Really?
Really?
So they're just like
Not a-
straight up
Yeah.
Not
like
all of them, but like a lot of them that I've been applying to, they're just like,
They just don't have automatic email generated. That you have to
I
pay for that
guess.
service.
actually no, yeah. Do you not get like automatic emails that will just say like at least they got it? They got your resume? None of that?
Half of
You
them
don't
I
have to pay for
didn't,
the
and I was
service.
like, oh, all right, cool.
Really? Oh, that sucks.
I applied for one in
Bummer.
Bangkok.
You applied to go to Bangkok. Oh
Yeah,
damn.
they're
Yeah, that'd be
Dude,
kind
if
of
you-
cool.
what?
That'd be
yeah, it was
cool,
a graphic
man.
design trip
We'll
in
try to
Bangkok.
work the
Dep-
time.
You should.
We'll try to work
When
the
you're
time
young,
zone
you should
on
do
you.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something to do.
There was
good
one
do while you're
for
young.
Japan, but like halfway through it, it was like, "Are you fluent in Japanese?" And I was like, "Oh
Oh.
no,
So you say konnichiwa.
So Thailand didn't care that you couldn't speak Thai.
no, they don't give a fuck." I guess.
Oh, nice. Well, damn,
I
man.
guess it's an American company with a, I don't know.
We can have like an Asian Bangkok correspondent, Yadu. Damn, that would be cool. We'll try to work the time
That'd be-
schedule though, the time zone schedule problem.
He'd be like
What
just
is
waking up
time
right now.
zone?
Would he?
Yeah.
It's like time
Yeah.
in Bangkok.
I
No,
work- yeah.
10:21 a.m. So 10 a.m.
Oh, so he'd be up.
Yeah,
well
he'd
up.
be just now
Yeah.
waking up. Exactly. That's when he fucking wakes up.
Good.
On a good day.
All right.
Fucking Jay-Z.
Just want to make sure though. Like, I think everybody can hear us, right? Chat, you guys can hear us, right? I didn't fuck up this
Hey,
time again.
I have
Okay.
more questions for Yadu. Yadu, any Gen Z news this week?
Yes.
Gen
Perfect.
Z news. Gen Z news.
What's the top of mind of Gen
Biba
Z?
Doobie crashed the fuck out.
Who?
Don't know who the fuck that is.
Biba Doobie.
Oh my god.
She's a
see-
singer. She's a British singer. She crashed out because she fell for the rage bait.
Wait. Can you spell her Abida Doobie?
Biba Doobie.
Oh,
BEABADOOBE.
Oh my god, her name makes no sense. Okay, so BEABADOOBEE. Bad
Sound it out.
Doobie.
Just sound it out.
This is
Biba
not
Doobie.
something I'm.
Well, I didn't
Would've
know. It was
known.
like Badoobie.
Why?
Yeah.
Why is it so hard?
It's I don't know. So oh, do you want
Oh.
her full name? It's
What is
Beatrice. It's like what the fuck? Beatrice.
No way.
Beatrice Christie Iliaje Laos. So
That would
she's
seem
a
to track.
Filipino British. What does she sing? What does she do? Oh, pop, indie rock,
good song?
slacker rock. What's slacker rock? Okay, I think I might be going into a Wikipedia black hole there. Okay, I'm just tired of feeling like a punching bag. Bea Badoobie addresses misunderstanding over viral artists who can or can't sing. What?
Okay, yeah. So she freaked out because all these people on TikTok were commenting on her TikTok post,
Wow.
artists who can't sing, because somebody made like a meme that was like artists who can't sing versus artists who can, and it was clearly a joke because they had Biba Doobie as like the artist who can't sing, and she can.
I hate that.
Like
name.
the video they play is a video of her singing, and then for the artist that can sing, they put a video of like NLE Choppa and put like opera music over it.
Oh.
But she hadn't seen the original video, and she thought people were like being serious, and she freaked out and posted like a video like, "All you men who are commenting this get no girls, whatever."
Damn, she went hard. Dude,
Yeah, everyone was like, "Yes, it's a meme. You fell for the rage bait."
Damn.
Yeah.
Age 24. In 2023, Bea Badoobie was an opening act for Taylor Swift at Eras Tour. Ah,
Oh, wow.
there you go. If you're an
Okay.
opening act for Taylor Swift, you definitely made it.
Yeah.
yeah,
right?
yeah,
I was told.
probably.
I was told. I don't know. I'm not a big.
Well,
Taylor
a
Swift
lot of
fan.
these like opening acts though, like these shows that are in big giant tours or concerts, sometimes those opening acts they're paying to be there. So you might pay for your chance to play in front of
Nah,
people.
not her. She was already popular.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's better. Yeah. No,
Sure?
get it closer to
Better?
it. Yeah. That's better.
Have
Yeah.
that
Are
there.
you-
Okay.
Yeah,
Are
that's
you
much
certain of
better.
these things?
That's much better. Real quick though, so one of the genres she does is slacker rock. It's called. So
I don't know what
slacker
that
rock
is.
is loosely defined genre of indie and lo-fi music.
Oh,
There's like
okay.
one song by her that I listen to. It's what's it called? The Way Things Go. It's a good song.
The way things go. Okay, hold on. Slacker rock is closely related to slacker culture that arose in the 1980s and 1990s with Generation Gen X. That's you, JP. And can be seen in the way the music is composed with less emphasis on playing certain notes correctly, having slightly out of tune instruments, and having lyrics be sung in a form that are more relaxed, similar to slacker style. Huh.
Yeah.
The image of the genre
something
is
raw.
that right. The image of the genre is that of cool laziness or mellow swagger, which came as a result of artists in the genre wanting to detach themselves from the sellout culture. Ah.
Sellout culture. Okay.
Okay, the genre saw its height in the 1990s with popular artists like Beck. So Beck was the one that
Oh,
Heck.
yeah, you guys,
Awesome.
you know Beck.
that
I know-
guy's
I
a
know-
I don't
genius.
know his music enough, but I know him because of Kanye, unfortunately, and that sounds so.
Oh, because of
uncultured.
Kanye.
Sorry.
Oh,
That
Beck is kind of like
situation-
a genius. Like he's like the way he mixes songs and stuff like that. It's just damn good, and you can just pick up any instrument.
you know
Yeah,
what is? You know what
that's
is
I
kind?
heard- That's what I heard.
Do you know what is kind of funny though? The whole Kanye thing kind of popped off in my YouTube, more like the gay fish South Park thing. I don't know why. Like I keep getting like suggested like clips of that. It's pretty funny.
Because
You know what? Sorry, I just noticed. I don't think I did not properly light myself too. Like I know I'm like not very properly lit up.
I do hear the occasional guitar playing in the
Oh,
background.
can you? Okay. Well.
No, it's fine. I think it's
when
cool.
you
It
stop
adds a
talking,
little.
actually.
Oh, it's when I stop
Yeah.
talking. So I gotta continue talking, I guess. Yeah. So all right. So what are we hit at? So Bam Doobie, I guess that's the only Gen Z news, I guess. And also I guess all applications are not even giving you thank you for applying, which I think is kind of sad though. That's kind of weak.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
that
is.
does suck.
Well, is there at least a status portal to like check where your application is at?
No.
No, it just goes into a void.
I mean, I think one of them gave
Is it-
me like a status check.
Are these the international ones you're talking about, or like American?
No. I only applied to one international one. The rest were like
You said
there's one
like
based in like
Japan and
fucking
Bangkok.
my parents sent me one that was like based in North Carolina. I was like, I don't want to spend my summer in North Carolina.
Hmm. Yeah, North Carolina sounds weak. Sauce. No offense, North Carolina folks, but MJ's from there, right? So
MJ. I mean, I've heard it's actually got good beaches and stuff. So
I'm
It
sure
does. Like
I'm
my
sure it
cousin
does.
used to have a condo out there on what was it called? Topsail Beach or something like that. It's nice, but you had to drive through a lot of Confederate flags to get to it.
I'm actually going to meet the head of the
Yeah.
North Carolina Democratic Party
Oh yeah.
on
Are you?
Sunday.
Okay, is that
Yeah.
lighting better or is that too much light? That might be too bright.
Hmm.
Anderson.
I want
what's
to
her
touch
name
on
again?
that thing of that what you just
Oh, go
said,
ahead.
Yadu, about needing to drive through Confederate flags. It kind of still does suck that I often think about so many places I can't go. I don't feel comfortable.
Oh yeah,
going
like
to.
sundown towns and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's
The
still
fact that
feels
those still
very
exist
much in
is pretty
effect.
wild.
I mean,
I
The
think
the town I live in used to be one. Villa Park.
What? No
Really?
So-
way.
Yeah, yeah.
How does it become not one? Like reverse gentrification
They,
or like what?
they just don't.
Definitely.
They just don't.
Well,
they price
sundown- it's-
they
sundown
price out
towns
the
are like kind of
racists,
like-
I guess.
So like, there's lots of laws on the books that never get removed. Like in Chicago, you're
Name a crazy
supposedly
law.
supposed to get hung if you steal a horse.
Ooh.
thank God there's no horses.
In the town I live in, there's still ordinances or code, but these things aren't enforced. That black people are not allowed to own property.
Mm.
And so, like, I'm running for trustee of this town to like say, hey, why do we still have this? We should get this off. You know,
Hmm.
But
Wow.
they don't enforce it. But the fact that it's still there is like it should just be gone.
That's pretty
Yeah, it should be a
crazy, actually.
priority.
Yeah.
Should be prior. Villa Park.
Okay.
You
well,
probably won't find it. I don't. Maybe you will. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure
But-
like Upper
Don't know.
Arlington where I used to live in Columbus also kind of had the same situation. They were doing zoning too. And I
I
know
mean,
there
UA's
was a
always
scandal.
been like,
That's
well, at
DuPage
least
County.
now UA's a pretty
Yeah.
rich area now.
I mean, it was always rich actually, but
Yeah.
I
I don't
think
know if that
people
was always
moved
the
out a
case.
little bit long time ago just because of the high taxes, so they moved to Powell. I keep forgetting you also used to live in Columbus.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep
One of
forgetting that.
somebody I knew in high school, she was living in Bexley, but
I found a dumb law
she
of this,
like
guys.
used her aunt's address in UA so she could go to UA public school.
Yeah, actually, a buddy of mine, from high school did the same thing. I think his mom essentially rented out an apartment in UA, and but she didn't actually live with him, so he was kind of living alone, but only because she wanted him to be in UA. So kind of it was pretty lucrative to get into UA. I don't think not anymore though. I think like was it Worthington or Dublin or something? Or I forget what it was now.
Hey,
Is
Worthington,
dude,
they just redid their whole campus.
mhm. All right. Anyway, this
dude,
sounds boring. All right.
Alabama has a law. Dominoes may not be played on Sunday, which I feel is a direct.
Dominoes may not be played
It
on
is.
Sunday. Interesting.
That is
Like,
definitely a racist undertones
that's
there.
It
targeted.
was like, God damn it, these
That's
brown people keep playing dominoes on Sundays. We gotta get rid of them. How do we do it? We put it in the
jeez.
legislation. God
Yeah.
damn it! Why do they vote so well? They vote. They show up, guys. We gotta show up to vote.
I mean,
God damn it.
that's part of the reason I want to make this cast, man. I wanted, our voices to come out. That's kind of how it is. We need more
Yeah.
voices,
Yeah.
and we need more people like JP to like
Yadu here's
Run
like
for
a
office.
listening head nonstop.
I just spoke at the
Oh, yeah.
Islamic Foundation yesterday. I had to give a 3-minute speech.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, man. See,
And
you're doing stuff. You are definitely doing stuff. What are you doing, Yadu? Just kidding.
Hey,
That's
he's at
I don't
the
do
start.
Yadu wants to fuck
He's-
off to
he-
Bangkok.
he's
That's
he's
what he wants.
22. He's fine. I didn't like get my life together till I was like 29 probably.
Oh, God, lucky you guys. Yeah.
And then you just do your shit whenever you're ready.
You know what? I'm gonna
the
probably
life you
drink
gotta
extra
live.
today because I'm gonna drink.
I did
extra
see a
'cause
meme today that like one of my buddies sent me. It's like it said dudes be 20 talking about I'm trying to get my life together, bro. It's over.
Jeez.
Oh.
Jeez,
It's like,
that's bad.
yep.
Speaking of
Yeah,
life
like I
getting
changed
over,
careers at like 35, so it's like there's so much
yeah.
time to do all those
Actually,
things.
you know what? This is kind of maybe a good transition here because I did have a bit of an interesting story that I wanted to bring up actually 2 weeks ago. I had it written down. But when it comes to life stories and like people like, figuring it out, like sometimes I get a lot of these life stories from Uber or Lyft, when you get the Lyft and Uber driver that like talks a little too much, or just like overshares. One in particular, and I don't know if I talked about this. I probably didn't talk about this before. But by the way, Gabe, turn off that light in your background, man. It looks like you got like something like
you gotta get
the
a
opening
guitar
of
coming
heaven.
from heaven.
Yeah, the guitar from
guitar
heaven.
is coming out of heaven. It's like you better play the guitar. This seems very heavenly.
Yeah. I mean,
Dude's got the Ark of the Covenant back there.
right. I mean, my wife is playing guitar in the background, and like she's definitely like jamming pretty good.
It was
So-
her musical vibes that traveled over here. To
Oh,
make
there
that
you go.
Mm.
Yeah, maybe JP, you should have a jam session with my wife. So maybe you guys teach, or you got to teach me more stuff too, for sure.
Sure.
Yeah, when I invite all you guys.
My
over.
wife.
But anyway, wait, hold on,
My
go back. So I had this Uber driver or whatever, Lyft. I think I always use Lyft. I don't use Uber. That the guy. I don't know what I don't know what it is, but like he always found it that he had to tell me how much of a good shot he is, how good he is in the shooting range. But like to the whole point that like he would be talking about, oh yeah, I'd be talking to this dude who's like, oh yeah, this guy's like really good at basketball. I'm like, oh yeah, let's get to the shooting range. You won't beat me there, It's like no matter what the person that he's talking to's achievements, this guy will always be like, yeah, but I bet you can't shoot as good as me, And this dude like was also talking about how like he's really happy about like always like when he's like watching a movie with his girlfriend. I don't know if he does or not. Watching a movie with his girlfriend and stuff like that. He's like, when there's an action shots and people are shooting, I always say reload, because it's like, he's out and all that stuff. And my girlfriend's so like, like angry that I do that, blah 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 blah, that sort of thing. So he's all happy about this shit. And I'm like, just take me to my destination, man. Please stop talking.
This was just one ride you had with this guy?
It was yeah, of course. It was just one ride, one Lyft drive, and I don't know why.
Yeah, dude, your girlfriend's getting annoyed because it's fucking annoying.
It is, exactly. But like, I don't want to fight this guy. This guy's my driver. Like, you guys ever had that situation? It's like you don't want to have a confrontation with your Lyft driver.
You're in an awkward conversation.
Oh, yeah.
I've never gotten that bad of a driver, to be honest. Like, they're usually pretty chill. Either they don't talk, or if they do, they're usually really chill guys. Like,
yeah.
Although I did get one guy who, like, he was still chill. Like, he was asking me, because, like, he asked me if I was in school and stuff, and he was telling me how, like, his daughter and his son, how they're, like, trying to figure it out in terms of, like, what they want to do for school and stuff. He's like, he said something that, like, kind of, because he also said that, like, he had just re-entered their life, right? Mm-hmm. And they're, like, the son's, like, 19, and the daughter's, like, 17 and, like, doing college applications now. He's like, I don't know, I want my daughter to figure it out. She can start to, like, repay debts. And I'm like, I was kind of on your side until you were like, oh, I want her to repay me, when, like, you were just talking about how you weren't in her life for the past 16 years. So,
yeah,
like,
that's kind of shitty.
And repaid debts. That's
so I was just kind of like, oh yeah, she'll figure it out, whatever.
Dude.
I did have advice to give though, because like she like wants to go into like medicine, and I just like, and she wants to do like forensic pathology, and I just told him like what my dad did and like what his path was like.
Right.
What's next you guys got?
What?
You guys got snacks? You guys?
Oh yeah, I was eating the leftovers of those.
I was gonna get one after I get this next beer.
Actually, I fucked up. I was supposed to have dinner before this, but now I'm just gonna drink my whatever.
Just
drink your dinner.
Everything today, Jorge. Everyone.
Yeah, today was interesting day for sure. Yeah, I know. Wait, so no other. I think I had another Uber driver that Lyft, that I guess he tried to be my drug dealer.
Call him a
rideshare
driver.
Rideshare, thank you. That's probably the best word. He tried to be my drug dealer or something. He was telling me like he gave me his number. We called him Buddy Grass. I never called him. Yeah, this was before marijuana was legal actually in Illinois. So he was actually trying to get his contact to be like, hey, I want to be your drug dealer essentially with these rideshare things. Oh. All right, so okay. I'm pretty sure I've had other situations, but I don't know why this John Wick motherfucker dude, like, still sticks into my mind. I don't know what it is. Like the audacity.
One of the worst
him.
guys I had. The audacity. He didn't have any. He probably was like autistic. You give him a hard time. Like he probably was so fixated on his gun slinging, or he just had no confidence.
Oh yeah, of course he doesn't have confidence. The dude was fat as fuck, you know, and like
well, that's why he's like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, Yadu's got it. That's why he's like,
yeah, that's why he's like, oh, he not bulletproof though. That's like dudes who can't fight, and they're like, they not bulletproof though.
Yeah, they're not bulletproof. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, that's exactly what it was. You know, I think it was an insecurity, but again, it's like, why? Like, come on, dude. Like, you know,
if we knew all the answers, then psychologists and
the other thing is like it kind of goes back to the whole gun culture situation too, because like a lot of these gun culture people like look, guns is not a personality. That's not a personality trait, you know, like just because it's a hobby. But it's not your personality. It's not your whole thing, right?
Yeah, making guns making certain things your personality is definitely annoying.
Right. I mean, it's certain your hobby. Things. You like it,
yeah.
But that's not you. That's not your personality. Gun is not you, you know? But they make it out to be. So that's kind of the weirdness of it, you know? Like you might have a hobby, but you're not going to like, you know, force it like this is what I am, you know? Unless you're a furry.
Yeah, if people don't, or it's like if you're making people associate, like if people don't want to associate, or they don't naturally associate you with that thing, and you're trying very hard to make them associate you with that thing. I think that's weird.
That's exactly
Super
right.
weird.
Yeah, I would say that's exactly right. Yeah. All right, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm looking at these cameras
Same.
right now, which is kind of funny, and maybe chat can hold on. How many people we have in chat? Very little. But maybe chat could say this. How can we? Okay, first off, I know my lighting's a little messed up, but because I'm like having a bad time, I should have no prepping whatsoever. Wait, hold on. Tim says I disagree to an extent. Disagree to what? Chat. What do you disagree about? The gun culture or the lighting that I was about to talk about?
Obviously, the gun culture.
Well, while
He's like,
he's
I like guns.
while he's typing, while Chad is typing here. Okay. So first off, do you know who has the best lighting right now? Yadu.
Yeah, I do.
Yes, Yadu actually for some reason has the better lighting. Now I messed up and didn't set up my front light and all that stuff, but Yadu does.
All I've got is
Gabe's-
my living room light on. I don't have anything like artificial or anything.
Right. And I think Gabe's camera looks grainy because it's trying to struggle with the low light situation.
It's
Wait, not
I think
guns?
it's one side is very dark and one side is very backlit.
Yeah.
If it was backlit on both sides and maybe a little bit dimmed down, it would be better.
I think what you need though, you do need like a forward facing light though.
Yeah, Gabe, if you take one of your panel things,
Yeah. Like so here, check it out.
And
This is
put
what-
that in-
this is actually what I used. Like I said, I did set it up so I didn't turn it on and it looked bad when I turned it on.
oh, yeah,
I got one of
that's what
these
he had.
things. And I actually got this from a Goodwill for like $2.
Yeah.
So everybody go to Goodwill. You'll find some Goodwill stuff. Man, I could tell you guys about my Goodwill.
Mine just looks too
grabs.
fucking bright. Mine just looks
No, lower the brightness. Get something
Yeah, lower
like
the
this,
brightness.
man.
All right. How about that? Wait.
Lower it more. Or get a better camera like I do. All right, Tim, not guns. Okay, what do you disagree about, Tim? Actually, okay, so this. Sorry, I
Tim,
should.
it took you that long to write no, not good.
No, he said it before, but no, actually, I mean, we do have some military folks actually in our chat, by the way. So they might know more about the gun culture type of situation, because they deal with it. Which, by the way, I haven't been to a shooting range in a long time. I actually really want to do a shooting range, sometime soon. If you guys, are
My
interested.
buddy that's going to Vegas with me, he was like, there's an automatic weapon shooting range there. I think we should go to. And then
Man,
he thought back to a conversation that we had earlier where I was like, kind of crashing out about something. He was like, actually, maybe not with you.
Really?
Yeah, and I was like, that's fair. He was like, I don't think you'll do anything crazy, but I think you'll stop shooting and I'll look over and just see a look in your eye that will be concerning.
Oh, here we go. It was a comment along the lines of trying hard to be something that you were not perceived by others. So what Yadu is
Oh, what
you
I
said.
said about
Yeah. So he doesn't agree with that to a certain extent, I guess. Trying to be hard to be something that you're not perceived by
I should
others.
de-incriminate
hard.
myself. He's not worried about me shooting other people. He's worried about me killing myself. I feel unaliving myself.
Oh.
Okay. Well, you just got demonetized. Whatever.
Just got demonetized for
Yeah.
sure. But
No.
whatever.
Actually, to your point. Oh, speaking of demonetized, actually, I just got the notification. 100%. The first podcast I actually tried to upload on YouTube finally just finished uploading. I
Oh,
literally
yeah.
started
Yeah,
this
long
yesterday.
format shit takes so long.
I started this
Wow.
yesterday, but now I can actually promote our YouTube channel now.
Nice.
The next one's at 74%. So this is
Which episode did you put up?
I started with January 22nd, which is the one that it's only me and Gabe in the camera and JP's listening, but JP doesn't have a camera on. Then the one that's
He's
coming up is the first
Day with that
Yadu.
one.
Yeah. I put dates
shit.
on them. Yeah. So I'll promote that stuff, right? So then I gotta start the next one. I'll do that after this cast.
Is my lighting better?
Yeah, it's much better now.
Yeah.
Like
Better.
a bunch of people are trying to be accepted for who they are, but half the
Nice.
country hates it and won't respect it. But I own 0 guns from the original topic and don't care to. Well, there you go. Wait, a bunch of
I
people are
own
trying
that-
to be accepted
oh.
for who they are, but half the country hates it and won't respect it.
Wait.
I mean, is that true for the
Is that-
specifically for the gun culture though? Is that true?
I think
Because like okay, it goes back to what I'm saying. Like you own a gun and you like guns. Is that who you are, or is that just what you like? You know, I like football, but football's not my thing. Like I don't.
football.
Yeah. Oh, just
Wait,
generic.
American football, of course.
Oh no, he's saying a generic comment. I mean, I get no. I mean, is a generic comment? Yes, for sure. I mean, there is a whole lot of people, especially people that are marginalized right now, that are trying to be accepted, but most of the country doesn't expect. I mean, transgenders is probably the biggest one right now. You know, so he's 100% right. But when it comes to gun culture, which was the original topic, no, that's not. It's not a personality.
We can't get into the habit of like trying to measure the qualitative experience of who is being less accepted.
I would say
More
legislative wise right now, there's the most push against the transgender community.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
dude,
measuring by that.
100%, yeah.
Legislative.
You actually think
Yes.
gun
What's her
people
name?
are being
There was
like,
there was
no.
that trans actress that had to get a new passport.
Yes, I just heard about
You're
that.
from female to male,
Hunter,
A trans,
Hunter something.
yeah, trans
from
actress.
Euphoria.
Not, right, exactly. It's fucked up.
Pedro
And-
Pascal
and-
was actually speaking on trans issues today because little known fact, Pedro Pascal's sister is transgender.
I love Pascal. Like when I was watching the Saturday Night Live specials, they had the band one that went. Like,
I haven't watched
3-hour show.
I haven't watched that yet.
I thought you loved
He's
it
just
because
dancing his ass off the entire time. It's hilarious.
I mean,
The band one, like as in like they were reenacting
the music,
the
yeah,
show?
they do a bunch of like.
Oh,
They did like Robin and David Byrne.
you just love him because he's the Mandalorian. That's why.
dude.
He's just
JP,
a funny guy.
he's
Like
also
when I
great.
saw him on, well, actually,
The
the
Last
first
of
time I
Us?
saw Pedro Pascal was in the second Kingsman movie, I think.
The second Kinsman movie. Oh yeah, he was in that,
Yeah,
wasn't
he was the cowboy.
That's right. I remember.
Game
Oh,
of Thrones as well.
Speaking of which, no, wait, real quick, dude, fucking Andor season 2 trailer came out.
Oh
Cut
yeah.
it out. Yep.
Fucking, have you watched Andor yet, Yadu?
No.
God, you
Nor have
fucking
I.
disappoint me
Complain.
all the time. Why do you
Nerd,
disappoint
Gabe
me all the
hasn't
time?
either.
Yeah, seriously, dude, guys, watch Andor. 100%.
We should
watch
have a
Andor.
segment every week where we talk about like.
No,
what'd
we
you
should have a
watch, what'd
segment
you-
that I'm just gonna keep telling you guys to watch Andor.
Tell me to watch.
That's what I'm
Andor.
gonna
No,
say,
like
yeah.
what'd you watch? What'd you play if you're playing like if you were mostly playing video games?
That's not a
or,
bad
like,
idea.
if you-
That's a good segment to have.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah,
let's
it's a very
let's
good
start.
segment.
Let's
Oh,
start.
you know what I've
Actually,
been
you know what?
watching?
Let's start
You
it
know
right
what I've been
now.
watching?
Let's start right now. What have you guys been watching? So
Oh, shit.
I've been
I
watching.
can't open doors here.
I've been watching. Delicious in Dungeon. Have you guys watched that anime?
No.
Delicious in Dungeon. No, so it's a pretty good anime. It's on Netflix. It's about like basically like it's like the typical like RPG like group going in, but it's very cooking involved. So they would kill the monsters and then also cook the monsters too and eat them.
Oh, I think I did see a clip of that on TikTok.
Yeah, no, it's actually really good. It's really funny,
on
but it's
Netflix?
really good. It's on Netflix. Yeah,
That sounds too deep into the anime trenches for me.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
like
dude,
deep in
Tim
there.
agrees. Andor is fantastic, guys. Season 2, the season 2 trailer is out. Okay. Here's the thing.
Oh, I didn't see the trailer yet.
I fucking
Oh, Narcos
love.
is good. Yeah.
I fucking
it's good.
love season 1 of Andor. I'm a little worried, like because I'm worried because I hope they stick the landing. This is the final season. But
Oh,
like
that it won't
the
li-
trailer,
like, live
the
up to
trailer
the-
was just way too actiony. Maybe the trailer was just supposed to like get like the general audience like interested, right? But like it definitely didn't feel like what I loved about Andor with the trailer. So that's what kind of scares me a little.
In Andor season 2, he goes from being this. He's gonna have to turn into a shady character
I mean,
because
he-
he's
he-
like
he-
that in.
But he already is though. In season 1, he was a shady character regardless. It was just
He
that.
was a
I mean,
shady character.
It's just that he was a shady character. He was a shady character for himself, but now he's basically like for the cause of the rebellion, And I think it's just such a beautiful show showing how naturally someone
Mhm.
gains rebellion. And in this day and age, we kind of need that, you know.
He
Just
got
saying.
radicalized.
Yeah, people love action, and I'd say 50% or less the action was in the trailer. Well, Tim's a little right, I guess. Full on action would be much higher percentage in the trailer. I mean, I thought the trailer was a little more action. Okay, well, you guys have to watch it. Okay, so I said I watched
I have to
Delicious
watch
in
it.
Dungeon. The game I just finished, actually, just
Delicious
like
in
a couple days
Dungeon.
ago, was Astrobot. I finally got
Days ago?
Astrobot.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I got Astrobot. Definitely recommend. Super fun game. It's not. It's not like it's like in between like.
Was it on sale?
No, I just fucking bought it, man. I just
Oh, you
want,
just balled out of control?
I just
Okay.
wanted to get the game.
Okay, DJ Khaled.
Yeah, that's a different story. Well, I just got it because I needed it.
Another one.
Yeah, but anyway, it's not. It's the game is not hard, but it's also not easy too. So it's actually got a really good like in between, and it definitely shows the power of the play because it really is like what do you call it? Like a graphics display or something, or how do I say it? It basically shows off like what the PlayStation 5 can do, right? And it does a really good job at it. So I highly recommend those two. All right, Gabe, what have you watched and what did you play?
Haven't played anything,
He's been on
but
that homework grind.
On the homework.
I've been on the homework, on the school grind for sure, running and school. But I have been watching some things. I watched Severance. I've been keeping up with that show.
Yes.
Oh, Patrick
Love it.
told me to watch that.
That's
So
amazing.
good. Apple
Yeah.
snapped with that investment. Took a while to get it. By the way, the brother that's in it, who's like the manager, what's his name?
Oh,
JP, not the actor's name, but the character's name.
Milchick.
Mil-
Milchick.
Milchick. Yes, Mr. Milchick.
Yes.
So he, after season 1 of Severance, my wife and
Mhm.
I'm saying wife and I for the guys watching, of course. Karen and I went to go see this play right near where I live, Goodman Theater, and inside that it was a play with the guy from Will and Grace, the guy who played
Okay.
Will. He was like Sean
Yeah.
something. Yeah. He was playing piano and stuff and doing his thing. In that play, Mr. Milchick, he was in the play. And I
Oh, that's
remember thinking
awesome.
like, damn, is this show supposed to be still going on? Like, of course it's not. Obviously the show's been done, productions, you
Mhm.
know, the post-production is probby, you know, way after the show.
And he plays like this really dry person that's just like with no emotion whatsoever. So,
he
which
was
is hard to
kind
do
of
acting
dry.
wise, you know.
He was kind of dry too on the
Oh, really?
like,
Okay.
intentionally dry, intentionally like robotic.
Yeah.
On the play that I watched. But yeah, that's a good show. Karen, she loves watching thrillers. She put on something with one of my favorite actors, Benicio del Toro is his name, I think. That's him.
Benicio del Toro.
Yeah.
Usual Suspects.
Yes, exactly. There's a show of him like this prison escape the something here. I'm like screwing up all the words here. I'm sorry, guys. All I know is science and math right now. Escape the I don't know anything right now. All right, Benicio, that's right. I'll get the name right now.
I actually
My
really
favorite role
want
of
to
his
Samurai.
was Fencer in Usual Suspects.
Hey, by the way,
Yeah.
Gabe, can I borrow your Apple TV account so I can watch Severance? I don't pay for that.
Yeah, I didn't realize
You
that
want-
was Apple TV.
I know.
Yeah,
would
Apple
like to
TV has
stand on my
probably the
shoulders?
best quality of shows.
I heard
Out
that
of all
Apple
the
TV
TVs.
has the best
Yellowstone Apple
quality.
TV.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, my wife and I, we just finished. Oh, I should have said that. My wife and I just finished Shogun. Actually,
Oh, I've
Oh,
heard good
I
things.
that's
totally
FX,
forgot about
isn't
that.
it?
It Shogun. It was actually pretty
FX
good.
makes such good shows.
They started them-
FX.
They didn't start
They
too
do.
well.
Yeah.
Oh, they dude, man, they did. And
Is
like
Atlanta's FX? Dave is FX.
the bear is FX.
The Bear-
I highly
Well, is
recommend
that
the
FX
bear.
or is that just Hulu?
No, it was FX.
It's FX. Okay.
It's FX. The bear was great. I loved the bear.
The Bear is fantastic.
Definitely very Chicago. I actually went to
We're
some of those
getting-
restaurants. Like my wife and I, Zaria and I, we actually went to the Chinese dumpling place with the dumpling soup place.
From season 2.
Yeah, season 2. When the
Season 2 is so good.
when that oh god, what's her character's name? Sorry. She was essentially the sous chef.
Io Abadiris.
Yeah. There you go. So she went to a bunch of places in Chicago, And I went to the pizza place, which by the way, I didn't think that pizza was that good, to be honest. But the dumpling place, the Chinese dumpling place thing, that place was phenomenal. Really good.
Which pizza place?
Girl on girl action. Oh, Chai Stab Guru. Here he is. A classic troll. I'm gonna make that fucker a mod. If we actually get a lot of people in our chat, Chai Stab Guru is gonna be our mod. I actually haven't listened to anything, and I'm just being T Mac's last comment. Yeah, Chai Stab Guru, you're gonna be a mod. If we reach 100 people, I will make you a mod. I don't care how much of a troll he is. He's a committed troll for us.
Wait,
do you know who isn't committed? The person I went to a party with. I'm not gonna say the name, but they're not here. I'm noticing they're not here in the chat.
If the person,
what is Jorge shitting on? I'm not shitting on anything. Actually, we were talking about things that we were watching. Actually, hold on.
Shitting on Bear's Pizza, the pizza spot.
Yeah. God, what was that place called? I forget the place. Yadu, what are you watching? What are you playing?
So I watched Venom: The Last Dance today because it came on to Netflix.
I want to watch it.
That sounds like trash.
I thought it was fun, but
that's the first time Gabe has ever said something is trash. By the way, for a movie,
I found myself somewhat dissatisfied
MCU.
with. Well, Sony's been shitting around. Like I think Venom is maybe the exception for like how they've handled all their Spider-Man spin-offs, like Madam Web, Craven,
Venom
Morbius.
Is not the exception. Venom is not.
No, I mean Venom's the exception in the instance that it's watchable. I think the others are unwatchable.
Mm-hmm.
The first Venom was alright. Second one I didn't like. This last one, it was funny. Like Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock in Venom is funny, inherently funny. But as far as like story goes and like the use of Null, I thought it was a little bit of a waste of the character. But the Sony Pictures CEO is like delusional. He was like, "We're gonna reboot it and try again." Dude, just sign it over to Marvel at this point.
No, they want to keep it. Why would they sign it over? It's a money making asset.
It's not though. They like lost money on Craven.
Okay, that's one project out of how many?
Craven was probably Madam Web. I don't know. Yeah,
Madam Web lost. Yeah.
Madam Web was a piece of shit. I really tried to give it the benefit of the doubt. I was like, maybe it's just like incel nerds being incels, and I watched it when it came on to Netflix. I was like, nope, it's just shit.
No. Okay, see, here's the thing. You gotta separate out. Actually, just straight up ignore the incel bullshit assholes, because they're the same with the video game industry, which I think we talked about before.
Dakota Johnson just isn't a good actress.
Yeah, well, that's also a problem too. Yeah, no, for sure, man. Like that whole kind of like weird right wing, like, you know, incel bullshit guys, like really ignore that, because they do tend to latch on to something for their cause that is clearly bad, you know, but they always say it's bad for the absolute wrong reason, you know. And we talked about this before, like, in another chat.
Captain America, Captain America, I think we also had to touch on that. Like, there's people who are like hate bombing it because like they made Captain America a black man, which happens in the comics. Like, but I saw something today. The stunt double for Captain America in the first movie, he like tweeted like, as someone who's worn the suit, Sam Wilson is not Captain America. Oof. And everyone just flamed him on Twitter. They were like, yo, why is a bench warmer trying to act like a player, dog? What do you mean? Like, wore the suit, you're a fucking stunt double.
I mean, it was, and to the flip side of these things, it doesn't help when, like, you know, the one movie that at one point was like an Oscar favorite, which was Emilia Perez, is probably a terrible, terrible representation for transgender people. And like an easy target for the right wing as well, because it was such a bad movie, to be honest.
Oh, you know? Yeah. I was trying to figure out which one. Is that the one where they have that?
The musical?
Zoe Saldana in it? Yeah, they have that one musical number. And I saw a clip of that and I was like,
everybody saw the clip. The one that the guy's like,
never heard of
from
it.
a penis to a vagina.
I was like,
like that's
sucks.
how it went. Like, no, I'm not even joking. Like, how I sang it was exactly how it was.
Yeah.
I probably was better than that guy, to be honest. You know, it was just so bad.
It sucked.
It's terrible. And like the main character herself was not good
Selena
person.
Gomez is in there. Zoe Saldana's in it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Zoe
who's
Saldana.
playing
Look,
the main
I
characters?
like
Was
Zoe
it-
Saldana, but man, I don't know.
Oh yeah,
2 beers
no.
deep. I'm trying to
She's
get controversial.
fantastic in Drumline. I think Drumline's my favorite movie with Zoe Saldana in it.
Mm.
Like,
That's
All right,
crazy.
chat. By the way, guys, chat is 2 beers deep. I'm only 1 beer deep. What do you guys have?
from what I've seen,
favorite
I mean, I
movie?
probably haven't watched that many, but no.
Guardians
with-
of the Galaxy movies.
Drumline. Oh shit, Max.
I mean-
Max is fighting on Drumline.
Drumline?
Drumline's your favorite
okay,
movie?
Guardians of the Galaxy, I do like more than Drumline. Okay,
All
how
right,
about
like, that was crazy. That was crazy.
All right, you guys
We'll go
talk. I'm gonna
we'll
get
go
another beer.
Like,
I'm gonna get another beer.
Because sometimes I don't include MCU movies in like when I'm
Because
talking
you
about
think it's just an
movies.
unfair advantage. You're kind of feeding into what Christopher Nolan and all these other folks were saying about MCU is like ruining film.
Well,
There
not
are
that it's
no more
ruining film. It's just
superstars.
that it's like if you're having a discussion about your favorite restaurant in the area, you're not going to say like a worldwide chain restaurant. You know what I mean?
Wait,
I mean,
this
her,
guy
her
named
best
Max
movie is
Power in
probably
the comments
Avatar.
wants to know why.
Oh
he
shit! I
thinks
forgot about
Drumline-
Avatar. I'm literally playing the Avatar game right now. This
And
game
the
is out.
Star Trek movies
You
too.
forgot it. That's hilarious.
Well, no.
Yeah, Gabe knows
no
this.
way,
I
wait.
bought the game, so I forced myself to play it like every 6 months and just get disappointed with it.
Hold on, you guys, you didn't explain it. Hold on. Drumline with Nick Cannon, Max Powers, and our chatter here is basically saying, explain why Drumline is the best. Did you guys explain it? Not really.
No,
we
I
didn't.
think Drumline is maybe like Nick Cannon's only good movie.
Okay. By the way, I am now
Yeah.
drinking. I am now drinking. Okay, can I see it? Starlight Room, ale, red ale. Again, pulled it out.
No, wait,
All right.
wait. That wasn't true at all. Hold on. Road Bounce exists, so that was a decent movie.
Ooh, this
Road
is better.
Bounce was fun.
I haven't seen that one.
Drumline
Monster
explanation.
House.
Chat wants
Monster
drumline
House.
explanation. I feel like it's a spicy topic. Nobody likes drumline in the chat, apparently.
No. I like Drumline.
Drumline's
Drumline's
a
got
good
some
movie.
great music. It definitely. as
Drumline's a
football
good
player,
black
high school
movie.
football- Like I.
Oh,
that-
ooh, hold on.
yeah.
A good black movie. Okay, explain.
It is.
Explain.
It's a good movie, and it happens to be also
It's a
a
black
good
movie.
black movie.
Is it
is.
better
It is.
than Stomp the Yard? Because that's one of my guilty pleasures is Stomp the Yard.
Whoa, we're not just gonna start fighting black movies with black movies. Come on now. This is
Black
not
on
the
black violence.
movie Oscars. Like, what's going on? If we're gonna do the black movie Oscars,
Dude, Stomp
I
the
think-
Yard is. I know it's
It's
bad,
big-
but for some reason it always keeps my attention. I don't know why.
Fresh would be the best black movie. I
Yeah.
think,
My
would be
my
of
Gen
all
X
black movies.
self will have to go back to Boys in the Hood.
Poison. I know that movie.
Boys in the Hood.
Boys
of
in the
course.
Hood. Are we just
I
naming
think
movies?
my
with
thing
black
about
leads?
Drumline and Zoe
Yeah,
Saldana and Drumline is
No,
like
I-
that
I-
was like
I had like 20.
that was like a
Pepper's
spiritual
Mad.
awakening for my little like pubescent brain.
Who did,
It's
hold
like,
on, hold on,
oh,
hold on.
Zoe
Chat-
Saldana is fucking fine in this movie.
Hold
I
on.
think that was my Drumline logic because she's fucking green and blue in the other movies that she's in.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. Okay, so
That's
chat does ask, are we just
Look at
naming
Star
movies that
Trek,
black
though.
leads
Star
with
Trek.
white people know? Ooh.
White man can
Obi-Wan.
jump. Oh.
No,
was-
actually, I
that
know.
was fun.
Okay, how about this? I know the
They
most.
remake that a couple years
They-
back
they
with Jack
did.
Harlow.
I'm not gonna watch
I
that
think
probably.
Spider-Man.
Hold on. I actually let's get to that topic. What is the most obscure movie? I don't want to say black movie, but like I guess like ethnic movie that you
You
guys can
just
think
said
of
it.
that you guys ever watch. I know I just did, but I want to.
Like American?
No, it doesn't have to be American either.
Obscure?
Because I've definitely like
no.
I've definitely
Sorry.
wandered into-
Let us stick with it. Yeah, American movie.
We'll say Hollywood. Okay,
It's not Hollywood.
dude,
No,
Most-
not Hollywood
Most
movie.
obscure.
not Hollywood.
Obscure.
Most obscure.
And I got one in the top of my head actually.
Fresh is one I think is really obscure, but it has a pretty solid cast. Samuel Jackson.
Belly?
Hmm?
Belly.
Belly.
Belly's a black movie. That's a black. Hey, you JP. He said not to just name black movies, and the first thing you named was a black movie.
Dude, Seth,
I
Seth
I
in the
didn't realize it was. I didn't hear that part.
That's
I'm sorry.
actually specifically to go into subgenre and the subgenre. It's not just a black movie; it's like a Harlem movie, not just a New York movie.
Yeah.
It's a Harlem movie. I think. I remember
all right,
Harlem.
all right, guys.
being-
We got Seth in the chat that says my favorite black movie is Paul Blart 2.
Bruh. I gotta look that up now. Is that Mall Cop?
Yeah, Paul Blart Mall Cop. Yeah.
God damn it.
So
Wait,
I'm
what
supposed
was
to
the
go with
Seth Rogen
obscure
ball popcorn?
non-black movies.
No,
you can
I
say
said
that.
ethnic. I
Oh,
said
okay.
ethnic.
Ethnic.
Oh,
Ethnic.
okay, okay.
Uh, what other
All
like
right, let me think
American
here.
ethnic music? Oh yeah, of course a bunch of Latino movies too. Like the one in Humble Park, Chicago. Which one is that? The Holidays or I
I'm
love
gonna
the
say like
Chris.
Netflix has a bunch of Bollywood movies, and if you ever wander into that genre, there's this one movie called Mujhse Dosti Karogi that I've watched maybe twice now because it does have catchy songs in it, but the whole plot there is so crazy because the whole plot is like the dude's in love with the wrong girl because he like moved from India to the UK when he was a child and he's emailing with the girl that he had a crush on, but the girl that he had a crush on isn't emailing him back. It's their friend who had a crush on him. Then he returns when he's fucking grown and he's trying to like reconnect this relationship that doesn't really exist. And then they make him out to be toxic, like this whole thing didn't happen because one girl was catfishing him for 16 years.
That's
Ooh,
crazy.
Damn.
Yikes.
All right, I got another one from the chat. Stand to deliver. That is not. What is that? Stand and deliver.
And deliver.
Edward James Olmos is on this.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Another Edward James Olmos movie.
Rumble in the Bronx.
No, not Edward James.
Okay.
No,
All right, guys. Okay, this is mine.
The one where he was a teacher.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a good one.
This
Yeah.
is mine. This is mine. I actually have a little bit of a story about this, but it's called Sun Ra and the Intergalactic Solar Orchestra in Space is the Place.
What?
It's a long title.
Have you guys ever heard of this?
I think we
No.
would have fucking said, "Oh, yeah."
I'm pretty sure I
know that
mentioned
one.
this to you.
This one.
I mentioned this to you.
Sunra.
Game knows. Okay, so let me talk. So the plot is that Sunra, he himself was a musician back in the 60s or 70s, and he was really big into in the Black Panther movement at the time. And this movie was him as an alien coming down to Earth and basically taking all the black people into the spaceship and then blowing up the Earth. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. Okay. Killing all the white people. And there is even one scene.
Wait, but he only took black people?
He only took black people to it's like Noah's
So he
Ark.
just
Yeah, kind of like reverse Noah's
wiped
Ark.
out
type thing.
Asians, Latinos.
Yes,
Latina,
exactly. It was only like black people. Took them up to the spaceship and blew up the Earth. Right.
Fuck, this guy was like Dr.
There was
Umar
even
before
there was
Dr.
even
Umar.
one scene that this like one dude that I guess he basically stops him. Like this black dude, he stops him and he's like, "Stop! I will take your black half, but your white half stays here." And then he does this magic shit, and then like his black
He like
half,
separates into two people.
yeah, basically, it's like his white half is the guy that's like wearing like just a suit and tie type thing, and then his black half like wears like disco, like at the time disco type stuff, right? It's hilarious. And okay, and the reason why I remember this movie so much is that I went to Reggie's, and you guys should all go to Reggie's if you live in Chicago. Go to Reggie's in South Loop.
I was there 2 weeks ago.
Great place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
they,
nice.
they
There you
had
go.
they had movies playing in the background, and I was so fucking wasted that day. But I just kept my eyes open. I'm like, what the fuck am I watching right now, right? And I could somewhat understand what was going on. And the Earth explosion thing was like the funniest thing because like you could tell it's like a prop, and they just blew it up with like a little bit like a firecracker or something like that, right? But I'm like, I had to look it up. And so yeah, I looked it up and I'm like, okay, wow, it really happened as I remembered when I was pissed drunk at Reggie's watching this stuff. But that's the one movie that's the most obscure thing. I learned about Sun Ra as well, the guy, the musician and stuff like that, and the movement that he was a part of, right? So stuff like that was actually really cool that they were showing. Now, the movie after that was The Wiz. I don't know if you guys any know about The Wiz.
Oh yeah.
You know the Wiz. Come on now, that's a
Of
bit of
course.
fucking
Fred, is
Broadway.
that Fred
Nah,
Savage?
Hold on, Fred Savage, Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, Diana Ross.
Wiz. Oh, I'm thinking of something else then.
JP.
The
Wiz is the Black
I know what
Wizard
you're
of
thinking.
Oz.
I know what you're thinking of. You're thinking of the video game movie.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm thinking about the Wizard of Oz, but in Philadelphia and ethnic.
Mm.
Yeah.
Damn, they have that shit on Netflix.
Nice. They should.
Yeah.
Did you hear the cast?
Yeah.
How about
yeah.
Hedwig and
I
the
knew.
Angry Inch?
I think Michael Jackson played the Scarecrow, I believe.
He did.
Yeah,
He
he
did.
did. Yeah, that one.
Oh, wow.
I don't think that's obscure though. Would you guys think The Wiz is obscure?
No, it's too main. That's mainstream.
That is mainstream, right? Michael Jackson was huge.
Diana
yeah.
Ross. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Diana Ross played Dorothy. Yeah.
This
No,
is
They
semi-related.
actually, were
Did you
dating
guys
around
see?
that time? I think.
Did you guys see the Book of Clarence?
The Book of Clarence. What is
No,
that?
I've heard of that though. I've
This
heard
was
that.
Lakeith Stanfield, Omar Sy. It
Ooh.
was
Speaking of Lakeith, hold on. Do not. No, keep going, bro. I'll say it after this.
Lakeith's basically playing like it takes place in like Jerusalem, but all the Jews are black.
That's how.
And he's like pretending to be the Messiah too to like pay off a debt. But like
Wait, is that the movie that Kyrie Irving got in trouble for putting on TV? Remember that one?
maybe
He like
I don't know,
posted
me
it
and-
on his Twitch or something like that. Like, oh, I love this movie, and he got in
maybe
so much
me
trouble.
and
They're trying
me
to
and
make him
Pat watched
apologize.
this like when he was here in the summer. But it was a good movie. It was funny, but like I could see why it would it's like a comedic twist on biblical stories like Barabbas and stuff, isn't or what's his name? Is that the guy's name? I don't know. But it was a good movie. I liked it. But what did you have to say about Lakeith?
That movie, Sorry to Bother You, thought that was
That's
phenomenal.
a good movie. That's an amazing movie.
Phenomenal. It's actually
That's one of my favorite
my
pieces of
Lakeith
Afro
movie.
surrealism in film.
Wait, what is
That's-
this? Hedwig and the Angry Inch? One of the best movie soundtracks. What is this?
Yeah,
Hedwig and the
I
Angry
recommend. It's a musical about a transvestite made in
Oh.
2001. It's
2001.
it's fantastic. Like the music is insanely good.
Oh, you know what? That actually kind of reminds me. I don't know if this is niche at all. Shit. I watched this movie with my wife. Shit, what was it called? It was actually a very famous Chinese movie. It was in the 90s movie and stuff like that. I gotta remember. Zaria.
Shower?
Zaria.
Yeah,
So
Watch the
Chai
movie.
Stabs,
Watch the movie,
you
Chat.
saw Hedwig
Zaria. What was
on
the
Broadway?
movie we watched?
Chai Stab?
What was the movie we watched that was the kids that were taught to be like play actors, and one of them was like always playing a woman.
they should bring Drumline to
We
Nice.
saw that movie. Remember?
Broadway. They should
was
bring
it?
Drumline to Broadway.
Goodbye,
Can
my
you
concubine. That's the
As a
one.
play?
Okay.
That could
Yeah,
be
it's a
interesting.
play, a
yeah.
Drumline
Alright, sorry.
play.
Sorry.
You heard it here,
That
folks,
would work
first.
actually.
A
Sorry.
Drumline play. There should be a
Drumline
Drumline play.
Oh,
play.
sorry.
Copyright that.
Okay, the other movie, Goodbye, My Concubine. You guys ever seen that movie?
Goodbye, my concubine.
Goodbye, My Concubine. It is a very famous Chinese movie where basically like a bunch of kids like in their early age are taught very vigorously to be play actors. And one kid in particular is always the one that has to play women roles, right? So it's like a very like early like, you know, LGBT type situation. Cuz you know, the kid basically he's you know, born boy but plays as a woman and then ends up kind of, you know, becoming very feminine type of situation, right? And I don't want to spoil the ending and stuff like that, but like the movie really gets very avant-garde at the end. And it's one of those like so it's kind of weird. Chinese cinema back in, I would say, the 80s and 90s, mostly the 90s, had a lot of directors that were just making these movies that were just very open and very close to like how we do in Hollywood. Not anymore, though. I think like now it's just very like formulaic, and that has something to do with the CCP and the government itself right now, right? But in the 90s, they did have movies that were definitely would be like Oscar winning type stuff, and Goodbye My Concubine would be one of them. Definitely something I highly recommend to watch, and really shows like the potential of Chinese cinema if it wasn't for, you know, external, you know, pushing
Interference.
interferences. Yeah. Like now, Chinese movies and Chinese shows are very like Marvel-y, I guess, like just formulaic, essentially. Unfortunately.
Did any of you guys watch Three Body Problem?
Oh yeah.
I never watched the show, but I know of the books.
Yo,
and I
the
know
show
everything about
the
it.
show surprised me. Like the Netflix adaptation, I thought was actually pretty good.
I don't want to spoil it, but like when you get to the Dark Forest stuff, like it gets really fucking wacky. I would recommend this. I don't know, like I don't know if you
I have
wanna
the
get
books in my
spoiled.
room.
Okay, well, either read the books, but there's this guy. His name is God, Quinn. His channel's called Quinn Explains on YouTube, and he does really good like explainers of like the entire Dune series and all that stuff. But there is a video.
Wow.
I think it was like a 3-hour video of basically the entire Three Bodies because there are 3 books. I think it's like Three
Yeah,
Bodies,
it's Dark Forest,
Dark
and
Forest,
then
and then the other one. I forget the name of it. Right. But the way he explains it is definitely better than what the books do because he basically really emphasizes how much of a existential horror that whole series is. And like legitimately,
that's End.
no,
That's the third
legitimately, that shit is scary to me because it's one of those primal fears that I've always had as a kid. Like,
Aliens.
no, not aliens, the fear of the unknown.
Oh yeah.
And the darkness. Like,
Well,
so,
Dark Forest theory, like not the book, but like the theory itself is really interesting.
it is, and it's pretty like frightening. So, for chat and anybody that doesn't know, the Dark Forest theory is essentially the idea that there's a forest, a dark forest, pitch black or whatnot, and there's a bunch of hunters in there, and you as a hunter don't know whether you should, the person that you see or the person that you'll end up seeing is also going to kill you, or you can actually make friends with them. So
Yeah, you don't know if you're making yourself known to predator, prey, or ally.
Exactly, right. So by default, you're always going to be in the defensive mode. So you would always assume that everybody's a predator.
Yeah, like the universal idea is that like there's tons of civilizations out there and none of us reach out to each other out of fear of like destruction.
Right. Which is fair, what it is as it is, right? So the whole book series is kind of that, but also it's
There's a little OSU
well, it
like,
starts off that like
isn't
there's
there?
already like an alien race that knows we're there,
Well, yeah.
Right.
Well, it's because
right. But there's a few
kind of the main character.
Right, but there's a few things about the book that I think was like a bit like weird in a way, and like how things are. But like I think the entire concept that the author was going for is great. It's like the most horrific, like not horror, like it's just the most scariest thing that I can think of. Now, the reason I say that though is because when I was a kid, sometimes I would have nightmares, like with the computer screen or the TV screen would just like be a black hole, and it's like the fear of like actually when I don't know why, but in high school I would always have nightmares of like being in an MS DOS screen. Like I don't know, Gen Z, I don't know, do you know MS DOS? Actually, Gabe, do you know MS DOS?
Guy. Of course, it's an operating system, right?
Right, before Windows,
Yeah.
essentially, right?
Oh shit! Okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about now.
So all you see is like
it's
a
often
black
depicted as like a hack screen, right?
Exactly. All you see
that
is
is
a black
kinda-
screen and all that stuff. But like usually when you boot
like,
up MS DOS, all you see is a black screen and just like one line, right? Where you have to start turning.
Press F1.
For some reason that I'd had nightmares when I was in middle school and high school. And I think high school is when I first built my first PC. I would have nightmares that something's on and it's just darkness and I don't know what's going on. And like everything's broken and I'm just stuck in this black screen. I don't know why that would give me nightmares. And like the Dark Forest, the Three Body things kind of brings back that primal fear of the unknown and just straight up darkness. Now, again, I don't want to get into spoilers because it really does go off the fucking rails. But like the thoughts it's pretty scary shit.
I think I saw because I was just poking around, like looking up stuff about like the difference between the book and the Netflix adaptation, and I did see like what ends up happening to the what are they called? They're called the what do they call them in the books?
The alien race.
the Trisolarians or
Yeah,
something like that.
Trisolarians. Yeah.
They call them the Santi in the Netflix series, which I thought was pretty cool.
The Santi was actually the
Jorge.
original Chinese.
Oh, it was.
This book.
Oh,
is
yeah. That's
this
what,
book is from a
yeah.
Chinese author, basically. Yeah.
So they didn't translate like in the Netflix show. They're like, we're gonna stick with Santi.
Yeah, which was actually pretty good.
so
Actually, yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool. But Jorge, you said you haven't watched the Netflix series? Yet, or
No, because I just basically saw the entire synopsis from the Quinn Explains guy, and I think
it's worth watching.
I watched
like,
a few
cinematically.
episodes. Well, I've watched a few episodes. I don't know. It didn't hook me, to be honest.
They are long
it
episodes.
might-
the dude who plays Wong or what's his name? His name is actually Wong, isn't it? It's like Benedict Wong. Yeah, that dude's in it. He's pretty funny in it.
I think 100% it's the reason because like the whole like video game aspect of it is the part that I think was just so like extra. Even from the
like,
book.
VR shit.
Well, yeah, and actually that's the one thing I was talking about. Like Chinese cinema is a little bit formulaic for some reason, and so same with like books is that they're very video game focused actually, which is actually it's kind of a weird thing because a lot of movies and shows that are really popular in China are actually always based off a video game that people play. So video games is actually a big influence for a lot of like more popular like movies and all that stuff. My wife can actually agree about that because there's some things that she played when she was a kid that ended up being like, popular shows or whatnot, right? Nowadays. So it culture in China or at least like some movies here and there actually were heavily influenced by video games. Kind of in the way that a lot of like, books and movies that are influenced by comic books for us, I guess,
Video games. We got video movies.
What we do.
But are they usually good is the question.
No.
Remember what was that 2021 Mortal Kombat?
I will die. No, yeah, I will die defending Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. Street Fighter, I would defend.
Not the 2021.
Which Mortal Kombat? Like the original Mortal Kombat?
Oh, the first one. No. Not Annihilation. Not Annihilation.
Yeah.
The first Mortal Kombat movie.
No, I'm talking about the 2021 movie.
Oh, fuck that, man. They were being too serious. Fuck that shit. No, the first Mortal Kombat movie back in... Wait, when did that movie come out?
Probably the 90s.
Probably 1999 or something like that.
1999?
Maybe 98.
Mortal Kombat movie.
Wait, everyone make a guess.
I'm gonna say 98.
I googled video game movies to see what came up, and they have
Ready
Player
One.
Right after Mortal Kombat 2, then 97. It was 1999.
Tetris movie. Did you guys know there's a Tetris movie?
No, that's Annihilation.
No. The first movie was in 95. I was wrong. Who got 95? JP, what'd you say it was?
No.
I was way off.
Okay, I said 98.
Annihilation has a 4% on Rotten.
Annihilation was horrible, and they still have that scene that was an internet meme. It's like, "Mother, you're still alive," and it's like, "Too bad you will die."
Let's address it.
It's so fucking.
You just said meme. It's pronounced meme for sure.
What did I say? Meme, whatever.
Yeah, in every country.
Okay, it doesn't matter, Gabe. Because too bad, Gabe. Because you.
The Last of Us series, the adaptation, The Last of Us for Max, that was good.
Let's see. What is the first adaptation that actually did video games right? Was it? It wasn't Last of Us. It must have been something before. I think Arcane. Arcane was amazing.
Arcane is like separate, like that.
Come on,
but it's still based off League of Legends, though.
It is, but like.
No,
I have watched.
There must have been
watched that show
movie.
finally.
Like nobody watches Arcane is like, I'm gonna play League of Legends now. They're just like, oh.
Oh yeah, well I played League of Legends so much when I was before. Like I don't play that game anymore.
One of my friends plays League of Legends and she like hates herself for it. She's like, don't get into it.
Oh, you know what? That just reminds me. So
Super Mario movie.
Yes, I was about to say that. I actually liked the Super Mario movie. I'm talking about the original one.
No, that one's okay. The new one was slapped. The new one.
The new one, Chris Pratt.
That was good. Yeah, it was really good.
No, I'm talking about the one with fucking Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo.
Bob Hoskins, yeah.
Yeah.
I know they mentioned it.
I forgot we're getting a Minecraft movie this year.
Need for Speed was
That looks like
missed,
hot
hold on,
shit.
hold on. I missed chat.
The
Sad
Gran
Porno-
Turismo movie. Well, that's based on a true story. The Gran Turismo movie's good.
Is it?
Assassin's Creed was trash.
Yeah, because Gran
was
Turismo isn't really just about the video game. It's about Jan
real story
Mardenborough. Yeah, a real
Yeah.
racer who he was recruited based off his skills in the video game.
All right, so
That was really good.
I'm looking at the list of video game things, and I'm just trying to find which one was the first good one.
Borderlands, that did shit, didn't it?
I want to say first
Yeah.
objectively good one because like I have a special place for Super Mario's, and I definitely have a special place for Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat.
There was the
First
Michael
objectively good?
Fassbender
Objectively
Assassin's
good.
Creed.
Tron.
Tron's not a video game movie.
Tron is a video game movie. What the
It's
hell are
not
you talking
based off a
about?
video game.
Tron is based off a video game.
No.
The Sonic
it's
movies. The Sonic movies actually.
the game
people-
came first.
I haven't watched them
No,
all, but I've heard
no.
the Sonic movies are good.
I heard the
The
Sonic
ones
movies
with
were
Jim
good.
Carrey.
Too. Yeah.
No, no
Fun.
one's told me those are bad.
the
Lara
Tron
Croft.
was an arcade video game in 1982 first.
Oh yeah.
There's the Angelina
No way.
Jolie Tomb Raider movies.
God, those were bad. Don't even.
Yeah, I've
man,
never
those
watched
are
them.
horrible.
What I did like was the Resident Evils. Those were always fun.
Those are
That's what we were
pretty-
just
those
talking
are
about.
funky, too.
Netflix
It's
actually
fucking
did
horrible.
some Resident Evil stuff like recently. I saw they're like animated.
I thought
though.
Hitman's were bad,
Guys,
too.
you know what?
Hitman.
I'm actually looking at the
Some-
list of video game movies. I actually don't think there was anything objectively good.
Ready
But-
Player
Ang-
One.
the Angry
no,
Birds
no.
movie.
No, until
What about the Angry Birds movie?
no. That's what I'm gonna say. Until we get to the Sonic movie, the
Yeah,
Sonic
Angry
Sonic
movie.
Birds movie
good.
came out before the Sonic movie.
No, okay. So the Sonic movie came out 2020.
Yeah, Angry Birds movie. The first one was like the second one was 2019.
I don't think that.
Angry Birds
But,
was
no, but what I'm
low-key,
saying is
was low-key
objectively
good.
good though. I don't think anything
Angry
was.
Birds was critically
Was it?
acclaimed.
Was it?
I
It
don't
was.
know. I'm just kidding. I don't think it was good.
Yeah, I don't think it was. Oh no!
Detective
Hold on.
Pikachu.
Detective Pikachu. That might have been it.
That was
Detective
2019.
I saw that movie with Jorge. and he
Yeah, we
hated
saw
it
it
there was
together.
the Jumanji movie with The Rock.
Yeah.
I remember watching that. That
Jumanji
was,
is not a video game though.
It
Yeah,
is a
true.
board game.
Yeah, but that
That
came
was a
out.
board-
They made right when they did like the reboot one with The Rock. They were like, it's a video game now.
Jumanji was never a board game. It was based
Uncharted.
off a
I
movie.
heard Uncharted was
Okay,
good.
you're right about that one, but you're wrong about Tron. So keep that with you.
Fine.
I heard
fine.
Uncharted was
Cheers.
good with Tom
Cheers.
Holland.
Cheers, cheers.
Uncharted with Tom Holland. When did that come out?
2022, I think.
Trash. I was
Well,
so
that's-
disappointed with that movie.
That's post.
It was bad.
Okay. So
Trash.
hold on. Are we in agreement then that like the first objectively good video game movie was Detective Pikachu in 2019?
no, it's got to be one sooner earlier than that. Come
I'm
on now.
looking.
There's gotta be
I
something
don't. I
earlier.
like everything I see. Warcraft movie
What?
sucked ass.
Warcraft didn't
All the
suck.
Oh, it was bad. It was bad.
I never.
Yeah, I
played
heard Warcraft
so
was
Max
shit.
Payne was bad.
Why does
Far Cry was
Matrix
bad.
Resurrections listed as a You know what? I have a game to play. I'm gonna scroll down IMDb
Oh.
shit coming out this year, and we're gonna
Oh,
play. Do You Give a
Pokemon
Fuck?
stuff, right?
Laura
Pokemon was
Laura
so
Croft movie was bad too. I remember watching that. With
Yeah, they
Angelina
did
Jolie.
another one. Well, no, they tried to do another one recently in 2018.
Okay, hold on. Let me actually look up Street Fighter. Was Street Fighter actually well received? Because I love.
All right,
that
I'm
fucking movie.
gonna go down the list of movies coming out this year, and you guys are gonna play Do You Give a Shit?
Jesus Christ! I read the critical receptions here. Leonard Maltin gave the film his lowest rating, writing that even Jean-Claude Van Damme fans couldn't rationalize this bomb. Oof.
Golly.
God damn. Emmanuel
Alright, so
Levy
we
stated
got-
that the film suffers from the same problems and impaired super. Okay, so nobody liked Street Fighter, which is kind of sad. I liked it.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of shit coming out this
didn't get
year that is coming out because of the where all those characters became public domain, like Bambi.
Oh yeah,
and,
yeah. Winnie the Pooh was the first one.
And they're doing all like horror movies about them, and they
And,
all look
dude,
like
they.
shit.
That's the thing. They are making fucking bank. Like, so I think the Winnie the Pooh movie.
Because
I
people
think-
want to see them to see how bad they are.
No, it's hilarious. Winnie the Pooh, like the guy that actually immediately made that movie for Winnie the Pooh. I think the movie itself was like, God, I gotta look it up. Actually, let me look it up. Like make numbers, but I'm pretty
They're doing
sure.
Popeye this year.
Popeye horror movie. That's hilarious. That would actually that'd be freaking.
Oh shit, we're getting Mortal Kombat 2 this year. That's a sequel to the one that we got in
what was it called? Blood and Honey. That's what it was called. Blood and Honey.
Paul Urban's gonna be in this one. Yeah, Blood and Honey. That's right.
Blood and Honey. Okay.
We're getting a Bambi horror movie. All right, I'm just gonna start at the top here.
A Bambi horror movie?
Yeah.
How is Bambi horror?
I don't know. I think they said it's like a possessed deer, like
they did one with Winnie the Pooh.
Killed his mom.
Well, that's what we're talking about right
They're
now.
trying to make it like a cinematic universe. All right, Companion. That's who's in Companion. That's like a horror movie that's coming out. It's got.
Oh, okay, guys. Okay, hear this. Blood and Honey, the Winnie the Pooh thing. I remember it made fucking bank. So the budget was $100,000, and it made $7.7 million.
Damn.
That's amazing.
That is fucking amazing, dude.
That's like Blair Witch type.
Yeah, the fucking producer of that shit, he made fucking bank on doing that shit.
Oh, I forgot. I wanted to talk about the monkey because I saw the monkey last Thursday and I actually really enjoyed it. Because it's it's like kind of campy. It's like very self-aware. It's not really horror. It's more like a comedy with like Final Destination type deaths.
Real quick, chat. Chai Stab Crew, did you mean to say horror movie or horror movie? Because AutoMod blocked your comment.
Horror movies.
He said, I heard plenty of nickel theaters have a horror movie with the Bambi. I don't think he meant horror. I think he meant horror, but whatever.
We're getting the live action How to Train Your Dragon adaptation in like March.
Okay. All right. Tell us about the monkey. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, the monkey. Yeah, no, the monkey. It's more of a comedy with like. It was good. I really enjoyed it.
Jordan Peele, right?
No, it's James Wan.
No, Jordan Peele directed it.
No. Osgood.
I thought he directed the monkey.
No, I'm looking at Osgood.
I'm thinking about Monkey Man. Monkey Man, my bad.
Man. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, Jordan Peele didn't direct Monkey Man.
That he didn't.
Dev Patel did Monkey Man.
He didn't produce it either. Jordan Peele produced it, Monkey Man.
He technically did, but what really happened was it was actually shot as a Netflix movie. This is a fun fact. It was shot as a Netflix film a while back, and they scrapped the film after it was already done. And then Jordan Peele got to look at it, and he used his Universal connections to like buy the whole thing, and they did some reshoots and stuff. And that's how the Monkey Man ended up coming out. But that was a really good movie too.
I haven't seen that one.
Watch
it action?
Yeah, it's like John Wick type of action.
Oh,
it might be on Prime right now, actually.
No way.
Yeah, let me see, because it's saying...
Fucking Prime.
Wait, stop splashing film nerd splurge everywhere, my man. Damn, Chad Sabku has got hate for you. Or not hate, I don't know.
With his fucking descriptions there. Stop splashing film
bad, bro.
Damn. This is my future mod, too. You gotta be, like, love each other, man, guys. Come on. So yeah, Jordan Peele did produce it, but as Yadu mentioned,
produced it, but like kind of after, like he produced the reshoots.
Only love, no hate, only love. Got it. Speaking of love, guys, monkey. I actually wanted. Let's get into another thing. Ecstasy, MDMA. You guys ever done that? Drugs.
What?
No.
I don't know. I'm just jumping into topics right now, man. I think we
I did ecstasy once, but you know.
I'll say no, and I'm being honest, but some of us do have futures to worry about right now.
Futures.
Wait, what were you about to say?
That's true.
Wait, what was that? What was?
I always wanted to try ecstasy.
If we've done MDMA or ecstasy.
I mean, that's why I was asking. I kind of always wanted to try ecstasy.
I've got an off-the-record story about it.
Do you? Oh, off the records. Okay, never mind. Off the records.
Our next show that posts at midnight, off the record.
It'll be on the Patreon.
Dude, we should.
Patreon,
we should start a Patreon, guys. We can get people paying.
Guys.
We can actually start getting some money out of this shit.
Supporting us so you can like buy better wine.
Exactly. Buy better ecstasy if it works out well. I was
It's all right,
told.
it's good.
See, look, I'm curious, but I was told that ecstasy does make you very thirsty.
I
Yeah,
can
thirsty
ask
for one
somebody.
thing.
Hold on,
No. Like literally thirsty, like water. Like
yeah, let
literal
me
thirsty.
ask my
I don't
person
like that.
who I've known has done it. If that's true.
Okay, let me know. A buddy of mine did it, and he said, yeah, like you actually have issues that you might overhydrate yourself because you're really thirsty. That's what I was told, essentially. I'm kind of curious. I'm just saying. I don't know if this is my midlife crisis coming in, but trying ecstasy? I don't know. All right. Well, that's that topic. There we go. Well, since all the dudes are gone, though, we got.
Yeah, wait, what happened?
Oh, they're all getting their drinks.
Oh, I should
Yeah.
probably get my refill too.
Oh, no. Don't leave me alone. Hold on.
Actually.
You're the only one. Actually, yeah, I want to talk to you a little bit about the boxing thing too. So you were teaching me a lot about like, Russian style boxing, which is a lot of in and out
Pendulum
footwork
step.
and all that stuff. What's it actually called? Is it Russian style boxing or
It's called the Soviet style,
the
technically.
Soviet style?
Yeah, it's very movement based, pendulum step, rhythm. Yeah, I do push on Monday and then pull on Tuesday, so I kind of toast my upper body the first 2 days of the week, and then today I decided to hit the bag before I did legs. I almost threw up while I was hitting legs.
Oof. Okay.
I was exhausted, but
So like for chat, the difference. I actually explained the difference between like Soviet style boxing and I guess
to
American
put it really
style.
simply, American style is very much move, throw your punches, move, whereas Soviet style, you throw your punches while you're moving. That's like the easiest way to put it.
Well, hold on. So is American style still the whole idea that like your hands are rocks and your arms are ropes, or is that really more of the Soviet style?
That's really more of the Soviet style. I think American style is a lot stiffer.
A lot
There's
stiffer.
not as much of that fluidity.
Hold on. Chai Stavker says so. No power is what he's saying. Soviet style has no power.
No, lots of power. That
Lots of-
momentum allows you to put power into that last shot. Having the constant momentum allows you to use continuous power without having to use too much energy.
Really too much energy. I was fucking gassed out when you were teaching me that.
Well,
stuff.
the energy usually gets drained from the footwork and the in and out movement, not too much from throwing your arms. You can
Right.
use energy to throw your hands in American
Don't
and
gauge
Mexican
yourself at like your cardiovascular activity has to be the pinnacle of monitoring which one has.
No,
The
it's
highest-
No, we're
pretty
not-
widely
we're-
accepted that Soviet style, the footwork is the most draining.
Yeah, we're not arguing which is the
Oh,
best
yeah.
style. We're just
Wait, when's
comparing
that
the
next
two
fight?
style.
The two Russian dudes. When's that?
It was
happen?
on Saturday. Bevo won.
Damn, Beaver won.
Rightful winner. Yes.
Came back. He came back.
It was a good fight
Dude,
though. I think it'll be a trilogy.
The first fight that I saw the first fight of theirs was good. That was a good
Yeah,
fight.
it was another good fight, but Bevo definitely
He dominated.
you can hear Bitterbeef's corner telling him it wasn't so dominant where it's like there was no like Bitterbeef didn't show anything, but like you could hear Bitterbeef's corner saying you need this round, like going into the later rounds.
You should watch these fights, guys. They're like actually interesting.
The
They're not
most
like a
recent
Floyd
one is
Mayweather
the
fight.
whole thing is on YouTube right now. Turkey
No
Al
offense,
Sheikh
Floyd.
posts the whole thing.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
we'll check that out.
Wait,
So it
who's
was just-
Sheikh? You always name
Turkey
people
Al
out of them.
Sheikh. He's like the Saudi Arabian like minister of what's it called? Entertainment.
Okay,
He's the one making all the big boxing fights happen these days.
interesting.
What?
Like
Not the Jake Paul bullshit, right?
well, because the Saudis don't have to worry about pay-per-view. They can just pay the fighters whatever they want.
Interesting.
Interesting. He's the Don King of Saudi Arabia, huh?
Like people have been asking for Usyk versus Fury for years, and Al Sheikh's the one who made it happen.
Nice.
Yeah, a lot of
There
this-
is some discussion though about like everyone in the boxing world kind of having to bow to him due to that reason, but like he's making fights happen. Stuff like Crawford versus Canelo is in talks right now apparently.
Nice.
Something's going on with JP's camera that's giving like a.
Yeah,
TV.
that's actually been
That's the
happening the
filter.
entire.
Is that always?
Stream.
Yeah,
That's always
okay.
been like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
I thought that
Well,
was
now
like
I
a
know
filter
it's
he had on to make
No,
it look
I
like
think
old
it's
school.
just the darkness.
He's a Gen Xer. The Gen
The
X
ring-
TV.
He's on
The
CRT.
ring
He's on
F.
CRT basically. Yeah.
I know
Oh,
a fair
man.
amount of CRT because it was part of my about CRT and like video art that was shot on CRT because last semester I did like my art history on video art and everything was like based around CRT and stuff.
CRT is
Yeah.
definitely a thing. Actually, a lot of old video games, like retro video games nowadays, they look better on the CRT than they do when you actually play them like on emulators and stuff because they were specifically programmed and made for CRT and like how CRT TVs, render
tr-
graphics or
the-
render the
The
show.
transcription is gonna make it seem like we're talking about critical race theory.
Oh shit.
I think
Awesome.
I think our chat is
CRT.
old enough to know what CRTs are, basically. Looking at our
Are
chat
they?
logs, yeah. Looking at our chat like views right now, yeah, for sure. Real quick though,
No.
like, okay, as a boxer though, with you mentioned a bunch of like, boxing names that I'm pretty sure like in the boxing world they definitely know. But for the layman, all we can hear is bullshit like Logan Paul, essentially, or the Jake, like the Paul brothers, which kind of sucks. I understand how much that sucks, though,
Yeah.
because none
So
of
they
none of the guys are legit.
Yeah, so this reminds me of a little while back. Gabe's nephew was visiting him or like staying with him, and we were playing this boxing game called Undisputed on my PlayStation. He was like, "Where's Jake Paul?" I was like, and you know what bothered me is that 3 months later they added Jake Paul to the fucking game.
Oh
No. Oh, good for him though, right? Cheers to opportunities out there.
fuck
not
those
cheersing to
guys.
Jake
I'm not
Paul.
cheersing to those fuckers.
They
Fuck
came
that
from
guy.
YouTube.
Oh,
They
speaking of the
came from
Pauls,
YouTube.
They came from
Logan Paul
Ohio.
is banned
too,
in
by the
Egypt
way.
apparently.
Oh, he's
Logan
banned
Paul's
in
banned.
Egypt.
He's
Hey,
banned
guys.
As
in
he
Egypt
should be.
because apparently Mr.
What's up,
Beast,
JP?
like
I'm
they
waiting.
were trying to do a trip. So what?
You're out of here?
Sorry, I'm dropping early. You guys keep going though.
Oh no!
Oh,
All right,
no.
I
fine.
don't know.
I gotta get up at 6
Alright.
a.m. So.
Okay, see
Oh.
you, JP.
I'll be up
See
at
ya.
It's not
5:30,
even
JP, so
11
who's
o'clock, man. It's
measuring?
not even our cutoff. So
Oh.
JP, always Gen Xer, always having to late.
Hey, I'm not ghosting you.
Yeah, well, this time
ghost
you
you
are.
next
Yeah,
time.
for sure.
Thank you for being here, JP. Thank
Yeah,
you for
see you,
being here.
JP.
All right,
Peace.
bye,
Cheers,
JP.
cheers,
Yeah,
cheers,
he's the guy. He's the guy that's gonna be an elected official, man. Don't worry. He's like,
Yeah,
Is he God?
he's gonna change the law. Black people can own homes in Villa Park. Jesus.
See ya, guys.
So we got chat that says my first wank session was in a cathode ray projector. Okay, cool. Anyway, so yeah, so not a good thing for I guess the fighting game community when like people like that are basically everybody would know them essentially in the fights that they do, which is just utter bullshit to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nate
Yeah, I
Robinson
mean-
fight. Did you guys watch that?
The what?
Nate Robinson fight. The basket.
Oof,
Every time Jake Paul fights a black person, the black community is so like disappointed.
because he
Well,
doesn't.
there's also a theory that like he just pays off his opponent.
Oh yeah,
to, like,
no, 100%. He just
I
pays
think
off his
it's-
opponent. Like the
Jake Paul and Mike Tyson,
fight
by the
was
way,
bullshit.
were both at the Trump inauguration, and I was like, oh god.
Well, of course they're gonna be, man. Like,
But yeah. So Logan Paul. So what happened was Mr. Beast. He was setting up like a trip to Egypt with like a bunch of influencers, and Egypt was like the only individual you can't bring with you is Logan Paul. And Logan Paul was like confused about this for some reason. Like he didn't have a huge fiasco 10 years ago, or not even. Like people forget the fact that he went to Japan and just like
oh yeah,
recorded
the,
a
the
suicide.
Japan trip
like,
was super fucking disrespectful. Yeah,
yeah. So
Super
he's banned in
suicide right
Japan.
now.
I think that's the other country he's banned in.
yeah. No, I don't know if he's banned in that, but he definitely caused issue. One YouTuber that was banned there was fuck. And here's the thing, it sucks. I've never watched a Logan Paul or Jake Paul video ever in my life, or Mr. Beast, for example. But yet I know of them through osmosis. And it's the same with this guy. This guy's name was Johnny Somali is his name. And
Dude, me and Gabe actually talked about this the other day. I was showing him
and I
the
only
videos.
know him because of the fact that he got banned in Japan. and the
So
shit that
yeah,
he's done
so
in Japan. Yeah,
he also got knocked the fuck out in Japan. I don't know if
which
you
is
saw that
great.
video.
Yeah, I did.
It's hilarious.
It's great.
So
It's
do you know
great.
what
He
happened in
deserves
South
it.
Korea? Do you know what
so
happened
he
in
did.
South Korea with him?
No, he did the same shit in South Korea now.
He did the same shit in South Korea,
God.
and the thing is, South Koreans play way less than the Japanese do,
Mm-hmm.
and like it was on site for anyone who recognized him. They would just fight him immediately, and people crowdfunded to post bail for anyone who assaulted him. There was an
Really?
ex-Marine,
Jeez.
like an ex-South Korean Marine, who just put him down. And every time he's like in a new stream, he's got like new band-aids on his face, like a fucking cartoon character.
But the problem is like
And then eventually he did get the book thrown at him by the Korean government because he went to a statue that was like memorializing the victims of sexual violence, and he like made out with the statue.
oh jeez.
He's one of those like IRL Twitch streamers who are just fucking public menaces.
It honestly is so hard to like, defend them honestly, because like they're doing this on purpose.
Why
Like,
would you?
yeah.
What makes me mad about him too is that he's also black, and like as it is, like in some Asian countries they already have kind of like a stigma around like black tourists and how they may act, and this isn't helping us for like black Americans.
Well, think
Yeah.
we should. I don't get too trapped into like, oh, this is bad.
Not even just in Asia, but just like countries in general, like foreign countries in general outside of America, they already have like this kind of thing about black Americans and like class and stuff, and that type
Right.
of shit doesn't help us.
Right. No, he's.
It's the same
100%
shit
right
in
about
Europe, like yeah.
that. Yeah.
There's a
100
pre-existing stigma, and that's not helping.
No, he's 100% right about that stuff. And like that dude, one,
Yeah,
he's not
but-
helping, but two, he's doing this on purpose. And
Oh yeah,
what's
he had
even
a
worse?
part where
What's
he was
even
talking
worse?
about it.
Yeah, what's even worse is that people were watching it like unironically, and that's
Well,
the
I think
whole thing about like
people who
Go ahead.
he's like the world's urinal. Like I think the people who like really watch him in chat are like they're watching to see him get beat up. Like I don't think they actually like him as a person, but I think they enjoy like I can get this guy knocked the fuck out
I
or
don't
beat
know,
up
like,
or like
you-
arrested.
I mean, you'd be surprised some of these like viewers for some of these people that are like you think is the absolute worst. I mean, here's the thing: we've all been 12 years old, 13 years old, and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure all of us have like watched like pretty edgy bullshit that definitely did not age well. Now that you grew up, so I wouldn't be surprised that people would actually be straight up defending him because they think he's like legitimately
I can't
funny.
think of anything that I watched that I thought was like edgy and like.
Can I like
You guys-
screen share on
Well,
here?
back in my days, well, no, because I'm the one that's doing the cast actually.
Oh shit. Okay, then I'll send
Yeah.
you the link and
I still got to figure that out. I've actually been avoiding doing that because I don't want like my Firefox to like show up basically.
can
But
I
anyway,
send you the link and you can
No,
screen
send
share
the
or
send
no?
the link in
Do
chat.
you have like bookmarks
chat.
that are like, what are you afraid to share in Firefox?
What? Oh no, I just don't want to share anything. I think like the format we have is pretty cool. Like don't be so cumbersome. I mean, that's why I didn't even put up a video game either. Also because of the fact that like I'm drinking, so like my video game gameplay is gonna get worse and worse.
Oh,
to be
I think
honest.
we should. I think we should be sharing. Like on my stream, I'm sharing some video. I'm
Well,
sharing,
I
well,
may,
now I'm
okay,
sharing
maybe I
whatever.
should do that too. But I mean, the thing is that like I've already had like criticism about the fact that like it's probably just better not to play video games on the stream. To be
Well, the
honest.
video game. That makes sense because like who the fuck cares? But if we're showing
Right.
something, we having visuals to pair with what we're showing. I think that helps.
Or
And-
we just like influence people that go into the chat and like click on themselves, right? This sort of thing.
That's true too.
Yeah.
That's true, but that sounds like a lot of work. We want to make it easy for our viewers, right? We want to be like service orientated, right? So we
Right.
want to, we're here to entertain.
Johnny
we're
Smalley
here
also
to
got arrested
educate.
in Israel because he was like, dude,
Oh
the fact he was doing
damn!
this
He
shit
just
in
got
Israel
knocked the
is
fuck
crazy.
out. Holy shit! And the
Yeah.
dude already had a bandit too.
Yeah, so that was like his third time getting knocked out
Jesus Christ!
in Korea.
No, honestly,
That was the
but here's
He's
the
addicted
thing:
to
like
money.
he's still there, so obviously he's still. I don't know.
I don't know where he is now. I think usually like they just hold him in jail for a little while, and then they're like, all right, fuck
He
off,
would
and
not.
send him back to
Honestly,
America.
he would not be able to fucking survive in some place like China or something like that. You know?
No,
No,
he
he'd
like
be fucked in China. If he tried
everyone's
that
waiting
shit.
for him to try that shit in
What North Korea?
Where
That'd
was
be
it?
hilarious.
North Korea. Well,
No,
they
no,
wouldn't-
Singapore. He'll get fucking executed in Singapore, man. Like you got actually, I did
Or
not
if he
know.
like tries to go to like Saudi Arabia or some shit and try that shit.
I
like,
don't. I think he's.
Who was it? Was it Neon? Neon got arrested in Dubai.
No, here's the thing. I 100% believe that this dude goes to Asian countries because he has like the misconception that like Asians are more, how do you say it? Like subservient, like less.
Oh yeah, he literally said that in one of the streams.
Right. I mean,
20 seconds before he gets knocked out, he goes, "Koreans weak as fuck. They not gonna do shit."
Right.
And then
I mean, that's
like 20 seconds later, somebody knocks him out, and his friend just goes,
I mean that's the reason why he went to Japan in the first place, because like they're known to be polite or whatnot. That's probably the reason why he went there. But I don't know. Like, okay, so Singapore, I just wanted to get back to that. Like, I never knew how strict Singapore laws are until I went to Thailand, and then my wife straight up told me, it's like, yeah, I mean, like things that we're doing in Thailand, you can literally get executed for. Like, there was actually a recent an Indian
What the
tourist.
fuck are you guys doing?
Weed, for example, right? So an Indian expat or something was actually straight up executed for having, I think, a pound of weed. Like, that's how strict Singapore is. It's crazy.
Executed is crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, the death penalty for that guy. Yeah.
What kind of execution?
I don't know. I can look it up right now.
Let's see. What does Singapore like to do to their constituents?
Singapore execute weed.
Execution.
Yeah,
Capital
but in
punishment.
Singapore
That's
imposes.
the
Here's the thing:
term.
Singapore imposes a mandatory death penalty for people convicted of supplying certain amounts of illicit drugs: 15 grams of heroin, 30 grams of cocaine, 250 grams of methamphetamine, 500 grams of cannabis.
That's a lot of grams, though.
That is a lot of grams for sure. Oh, hanging.
That's a lot of grams.
Singapore hangs second citizen for 3 weeks for trafficking. So they do hanging.
Wait, hangs for 3 weeks?
Oh, no, in 3 weeks. In 3 weeks. It's not. It wasn't no, but they hang.
I was like, damn, dude, they're like showing off bodies. Like that's a medieval shit.
Yeah, that would be medieval shit. So yeah, guys, chat. Like if you're going to Singapore, you gotta watch out. Like the only people that could do that shit are the rich people, to be honest. So if you're rich, sure. The shit, the illegal shit.
I wouldn't do anything illegal in any country I'm visiting.
Well, that's like a good person that you should be doing. Exactly. You should not do anything illegal for the country.
In your home. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Like people say, like you can't win the lottery if you don't play. You can't go to jail if you don't break the law.
Where did Yadu go? He went to get another drink.
Yadu went to church. I think he went to go worship the Lord.
Oh boy. Well, we got 8 more minutes left.
You know, Yadu.
"Yeah, right."
Yadu, when you get done with your prayers, come back and tell us.
Actually,
Tell us all about your God.
Actually, like I want to let's go back to video games for a second, though. So Monster Hunter Wilds is coming out soon. I don't know if you guys are excited about that, but have you guys like looked at the Elden Ring and Night Rain stuff?
Any Switch news?
No, there's no Switch news. Switch 2 news is going to happen in April. Switch 2 news is going to happen.
Metroid 4 Beyond is exciting to hear about, but damn, I want to see more gameplay.
No, you got to wait till April until they show like more information about the Switch 2. I think we talked about this before. It was literally, I think it was just a teaser to get ahead of like leaks that were probably going to happen.
Well, I see a few games that are actually already announced, like Bestiario. That looks cool. Bestiario.
Yeah. Ah, man, I lost some topics, man. You guys help me out here.
Yeah, it's all
I've
right.
been playing hella Rocket League.
The wine is hitting me right now, so
the wine is hitting you. Okay.
Hitting me.
Yeah, like I said, I can't get too drunk because I got some boxing lessons with Yadu tomorrow. So
Yeah, you got
punk ass
A lot of work
activities. Watch you
tomorrow.
see me still running miles tomorrow. Oh no, you won't see me tomorrow because what
I
time
was
is
gonna
your training
say,
session?
6.
6.
No, yeah, I'm gonna be grinding on my homework, and then I have to go to a concert tomorrow.
You're going to a concert tomorrow. Oh, nice.
Yeah, the best of Hans Zimmer. It's gonna be a
The
candlelight
best
concert.
of Hans Zimmer. All right.
Yeah,
With an
Hans
orchestra
Zimmer.
and everything.
A
Where you
quartet.
seen that?
I've seen it in Logan Square inside of a mansion. It's gonna be
Mansion, Moneybags, Gabe over
Moneybags
here.
Gabe. Look
Nah.
at that on a
Oh,
mansion.
don't say that. No, it's not.
Gabe's Moneybags. That guitar behind him. That
Google
guitar behind him. $14,000.
Absolutely. Look at Stan. Look up Google that. That's where I'm going to be at, which I've never been. It's just like some Logan Square gym.
By the way,
man.
my wife has been playing guitar the entire time. Were you guys able to hear this the entire time?
A little
I
bit.
can hear
A
it
little
slightly,
bit?
but it's
Okay.
solid though, and I love the passion. She's still playing right now. That's it.
Dude, yeah, she's very passionate on things. That's why she's
Right
amazing.
away.
Yeah.
Aw, look at you talking up your wife.
What?
Oh, she looked up.
Gassing her up.
Teasing me, gassing her up. Dude, all right, let me tell you a story without saying any names, dude. It's gonna be fucking hilarious, by the way. Maybe it's not that funny without the.
Hold
There's
on,
people we know?
You got 5 minutes. Do it. Do the story. You got 5 minutes before we have to close
we
off.
started late. I'm gonna talk as long as I fucking want. My life is gonna go long.
we gotta be strict on this. Plus, I want to get to the post game, which is basically us just talking without the stream, the off camera
All
stuff.
right.
Yeah,
We
go
do
ahead.
guys-
Oh, plus I do
Yeah,
have
yeah.
closing remarks today, actually.
Oh
prepared.
yeah, Yadu has closing remarks. Hold on
All
on
right,
that.
go,
Okay,
go, go.
Gabe, go start. Gabe,
Yeah,
finish,
so
and
Gabe
then
will go
Yadu.
first, and
No.
then yeah.
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
thinking that I could just say the names of the people, and then that would
No,
be.
say
in
it
the
now.
after
Say it
talks.
now, and then we'll do the names
God
later.
damn it! All right, fine.
Go
all
for
right?
it. Come on.
I work with some grumpy assholes, and one of those grumpy assholes had me was like so pissed the other day because one of my partners, my stakeholders that I work with, was call them up and just kind of like answered the man, the myth, the legend, and he was like kind of gassing him up because in a way he is kind of a legend just because he's like old. But the thing is that he was so fucking pissed at that, and we have a conversation about that afterwards. I said, "Hey man, how'd your call with my buddy go?" And my buddy, as in our business partner, that's actually a professional, he's like, "I fucking hated it. You know why? Because he starts off to call the man, the myth, the legend. Don't you ever fucking answer a phone saying that." I'm like, what? Like, why
to
are
you?
you so angry? No, he was saying that to me about this person. Yeah.
Oh, about
talk.
Dude, should I start my conversation? Like, should I pick up the phone with the man, the myth, the legend? It sounds kind of cool.
Yes. Yes, you should say that to people.
Yeah.
That's ultimate salesman techniques. And but he was salesman repellent. Some people wear salesman repellent. I think I'm
Salesman
salesman
repellent.
repellent too in most cases.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's on the bat fucking utility belt. He's like, "No salesman, bat spray," anti-sales. Yadu doesn't know anything about Adam West. But
no.
Adam West?
Adam
Yeah.
West.
Yeah, I know who Adam West is. The Batman.
Yeah, he
you're
knows.
gonna
There you
say-
go.
I was gonna say the Family Guy character. I'm
Well, yeah, no, he's also mayor of
God,
Cohog.
no. I was like, I know.
He also I think he had a cameo in Rick and Morty. I can't remember as who though.
He probably did before his death, but
Yeah,
yeah, I mean,
Yadu, closing remarks.
yeah. Actually, yeah, we got 3 minutes left, so Yadu, go ahead and do your closing remarks. We can just
Closing
end this
remarks.
now.
Okay. To lit_J76 on Rocket League. Go fuck yourself. You're a bitch. Eat a dick.
Whoa.
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 That's
That was not a closing remark. I thought it was good. and his face is so serious.
He's a
fucking
pro-
goalkeeping and shit. Fuck you. Play the game.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, you got muted somehow, Yadu. I can't hear you.
No, he didn't get muted. He's just not talking. He's just okay. You know what?
No.
All right, great closing statement, guys. Topical drinks. We'll end it here, right? We'll end it here. All right, guys. How do you deal with loneliness in your 20s sober? Oh
Fuck
shit!
ask that now. Somebody just asked that.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
really
How
stuff?
do you deal with loneliness? How do you deal with loneliness in your 20s sober? Wow. Damn. That's pretty
Loneliness?
harsh.
Hobbies. You lift weights.
Woo!
You run.
You know what? You know
You
what?
play
Hey,
basketball at the
hey,
court.
you know what, guys? We'll save that for next week. All right. A little
What if
spoiler.
he doesn't
Next
survive till
Yeah.
next week? The loneliness. We gotta address it now.
Yadu will address it next week. Here's a little cliffhanger for you guys.
What do I
okay?
know about being
doesn't
20 and
fucking know.
sober?
Who's this? Who's this Rocket League person that he hates so much? And this
I don't
whole
know.
deal.
Lit _ J76. Fuck you.
Damn.
All right,
Damn.
lit _
This
J6.
shit out there.
We'll all figure this out next week. Next week on Topical Drinks. All right, guys. We'll close it out on that. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And we'll talk later, guys. Bye.
And stream now.
And scream now. Bye.